interview is an interpersonal type of communication. It is a conversation which consists series of questions asked by the interviewer to a respondent in order for them to acquire and collect data, information, and response about a particular thing. Interview usually takes place anywhere. It can be inside the school, offices, and even companies. There are three types of interviews. These are the following. Structured interview. It is an interview where an interviewer asks a set of questions in a standardized order. This type of interview can be conducted through face-to-face or one-on-one interview. In this approach, the candidate meets the interviewer alone, usually in a conference room or an office. Semi-structured interview is a meeting where the interviewer asks open-ended questions instead of following a strict and formalized list of questions. This type of interview can be conducted through the video conferencing, wherein an interviewer can ask questions that are not predetermined. Unlike structured interview, the sets of questions in semi-structured are not in orders, and interviewers usually use open-ended questions. Unstructured interview or non-directive interview is an interview in which questions are not pre-arranged and it is more like free-flowing conversation. Ambush interview is considered as unstructured interview. It can be done without using pre-arranged questions and interviewees are allowed to answer questions freely. Ambush interview usually takes place outdoors or even anywhere, and interviewers use this to ask someone about something on the spot or they will catch their interviewees off guard.
Things to do before an interview. Number 1. Conduct research. You must do your homework on the topic and the position you're in so that you are aware of the sectors and tasks. Reviewing the course description can also help you understand the specific topic you are in. Number 2. Get your question ready. Plan out the inquiries you would like to ask, as well as what you're curious about and what you want to know about the topics, the activities, and the workplace environment. Number 3. Work on your interviewing skills. You can also talk to yourself in the mirror while you practice your question and responses. Making the effort to prepare for an interview will improve your interviewing skills, make you more at ease during the interview, and raise your chance of receiving an outstanding grade. Number 4. Be on time. Plan your journey, as being on time is crucial. Prepare as much as you can the night before, including the attire and the destination address. Last but not the least, number 5. Stay focused. Give it your complete attention. And if you have something on the back of your mind, it is impossible. Simply breathe. Spend a few breathings while you waited to be greeted by your interviewers.
Nonverbal communication. Greet the interviewer with a firm handshake. Maintain a steady eye contact. It shows sincerity and helps establish rapport. Communicate positive facial expressions and speech qualities. Demonstrate enthusiasm and interest by good posture and friendly smiles. Dress in conservative business attire or formal attire. Refrain from screaming or any other unintentional nervous behavior. In verbal communication, allow the interviewer to direct your interview and never interrupt. Use clear, concise answers. Don't rumble. Don't use fillers when answering questions such as you know, or like. Don't exaggerate and don't be negative about anything in any way. Listen to what is being asked and answer appropriately. Use proper grammar, no slang or dangling participles. Maintain an appropriate sense of humor And last, but not the least, don't make excuses for yourself or put yourself down.
Ask about the next step. During the final moment of your interview, ask when, how, and with whom you should follow up with. This will show continued interest and excitement about the position, while also being mindful that the decision-making process can take some time. Always say thank you after the interview or send a thank you note. It shows respect, and at the same time, it's a mannerful way to express your gratitude, especially to the interviewer. Next is to follow up. You want your interviewer to remember you, so sending a follow-up message will help you stay at the top of their mind. Keep it short and clear. Have patience. Waiting to hear back from a company after you've interviewed can be incredibly stressful. Remember that everything takes time and it's all part of the process. It's easy to keep replying the interview and over in your mind, but doing that too much will only lead in frustration.
Why it is important to know the interview tips. Number 1. To be prepared. You can never win a battle without a weapon. So, in an interview, preparation is your weapon by knowing the do's and don'ts. Number 2. You can gain confidence by following some tips regarding to interview. You will be able to acquire knowledge and strategies that could help to boost your confidence. By preparing yourself, you can now confidently answer all the questions. So, it is important for the interviewee to know and apply the tips. So here are some tips for you to do before, during, and after the interview that will make an effective and satisfying interview.